That hard was when my dad caught me smoking in wash house. But yeah, it was a very hard fight that was, and I just when that bell went, and I remember clinging on to him and looking at my car, and I was saying, how long's left, and he went 15 seconds. Oh jeez, and then 15 seconds went on for an hour. Do you know what I mean? And when bell went, jeez, it was just I was just so relieved, I took some recovering from that. Do you know what I mean? I was badly, my body was black and everything, but it really banged the hell out of me to the body and things, as well as chin shots and that. But my career now, what I'm saying, it's great. I've had my career, I've won middleweight title and things, but just turn around and people say, well, you used to box, well, did you go anywhere? No, I didn't go anywhere. I got to number 9 in country, but I fought Roberto then. You know what I mean? And it's great. That is a great thing to turn around to. He was older than me, so there's a lot of people out there who's a bit older than me who remembers him. So there's a lot of people remember him. So it's great when people get talking and they'll say, well, I fought Roberto then. I think, bloody hell, this guy's been one at best. And yeah, it's great that when I've retired from this game, that I'm still going to know. Okay, remember one day Radford fought Roberto Duran? It's going to be nice, that. Do you know what I mean? It's one of my grandkids to look at and remember and things.
No, that's fantastic. Yeah. Do you think Roberto Duran could cross the wall though?
So, no. he what they call it. I'm miles better than him at plastering. I'm miles better.
They seem, I've seen photographs here. I think it was not long before Christmas. Meeting up with Roberto Duran again.
Yeah.
And they seem like just so much sort of mutual respect there. It must be good seeing him again. He had a massive respect for you.
He did, yeah. I've met him, I think, six, 7 times now. I've met his wife, his 2 daughters and his son, and I've met my children. And like I say, I've got a gym over in Emsworth, and Roberto Duran come and opened it for me. He were in I can't remember where he was. When he found out about me, I wasn't too far away. He wanted to come over.
Yeah.
And this day I says, well, I'm opening a gym, and he come and opened it for me. You know, and it was absolutely brilliant to have a man like that come to my village where I lived and open a gym. You know what I mean? It's a dream come true. Do you know what I mean? It was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
It's probably sort of like me sitting here. I've said a few times, I can't believe I'm sitting on the same city as one of my heroes. I've heard you mentioned before you got a replica of a belt from Roberto.
Yeah.
That must be special to you.
Brilliant. The belt he takes to shows, when he goes to shows, to show his belts off. Obviously not going to bring his real belts, but I think about 3rd time I met him, and he got this belt and he signed it today. I tell you what he put on it. He wrote, today, if you work me in Africa, Roberto Duran, because I hit him in, I think I don't remember at first round, I hit him in the right hand and it wobbled him. And he signed on belt, today, if you work me in Africa, Roberto Duran, and he gave me that belt, and that's something I'll treasure. I've got the boxing gloves that I fought Duran in Africa, and I got out at the ring, and the guy says to me, can I have the gloves back? And I said, you've got absolutely no chance. I've just fought one of the best fighters in the world. You're not having these gloves back. And I've got my grandson. He's got his own little bedroom, and he's got them pinned up on the wall. And my granddaughter's having my belt. She's got my belt. So the belt's for my granddaughter and me. My gloves are for my grandson.
I bet they're massively proud, but I mean, the sort of age that they are, they probably don't really see the magnitude of it, and maybe in years to come, sort of thing they will.
Yeah, but it is a great achievement to say what I've done with Duran, but to be more or less very good friends with him. When he comes over to England, I always more or less get the call to go see him and meet him, meet up. And it's brilliant. I think I used to watch him when I was young on telly. He was one of my heroes then, as well as MIDGLEY, and I used to watch them fight. I used to think, bloody hell, that guy can fight. And then I'm looking now and I fought the man. Do you know what I mean? It's brilliant.
You mentioned in your gym there, I think it would be a little bit rude if I didn't ask if you wanted to give it an absolutely faithless plug. A little bit of an advert while you're on?
Well, I'm what they call it. I've got my gym there in Emsworth, and it's a brilliant friend of mine's got the club Divines, in the Alpha Club it's called. and the two great guys have let have let me. They've done all the room out for me upstairs, so I've got it all kitted out and everything, full size boxing ring, and it's a brilliant place. You know what I mean? And it is a good gym.
Are you looking forward to the fight you've got coming up on the 16th and the third fight with James McCrory?
Yeah, I'm hoping I met this my last one, and there's nobody can give me a better fight than James McCrory. You know, we've become very, very close friends. He's going to be hard, but I think when me and James will meet on night, we'll shake hands and we'll just say, you know, whatever happens in there, I'll not change nothing, because that man I love to bits, you know what I mean? Yeah. And he can give me what I need, and that's a good hard scrap, the last scrap, you know, and then I'm going to leave it to young ones then, you know what I mean?
He's a great bloke, James. I know I've talked about you before, and he doesn't even call you a friend, he calls you his brother.
He is. It's hard, like, as I say, I went to Newcastle to see him not so long since, and he's been down here. He upset me once because he come down here and he drunk us out of Guinness. It took me over a week to get a pint of Guinness, so I was a bit upset over that. But he come for a few days. He ended up stopping 5 days, and you know, he must have drunk 80 pints of Guinness, and he went home on Monday or Tuesday, and he got a ring on the Saturday and fought the American guy Jason Young.
Yeah.
And he fought him and beat him. It just shows what he's a great guy, as well as I said, he's got the heart of a lion. Do you know what I mean? He's
massive heart.
He has.
I'm quite shocked you're saying that he drank all the Guinness. That's not like Jim to have a drink, is it?
No. he put some ale away.
Just a bit. Scott, obviously there's been two pretty classic fights. The way I put it on the radio, the first was war, the second made history with Dave and James. I'm going to put you on the spot. Can you call this fight? I know you're close to both lads, but...
I'll always go with James because of how close we are. I've got to, even if I don't really think it in my head, I'll always go with James because I've got to show support. We're training, he's been training, you know, his fitness has come back, you know, leaps and bounds. It's absolutely, his fitness has come back so much. He's looking sharp, he's looking strong. You know, if you'd asked me the same question 6 weeks ago, I'd say, I know for a fact it'd have been a different answer.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not shy, and I told James same. You know, if you don't train for this, you know, there's a good chance this might be, you know, knock out of his life. But he's trained hard. He got focused again. He started enjoying training. You know, he was like a little spring chicken. He was enjoying training. You know, we was training up to 3 times a day. You know, a couple of hours at a time.
Yeah.
So his fitness has come on leaps and bounds. You know, his boxing skills come on so much. He's sharpened up. And you know, from what I've been hearing about how Dave's been trained, because it's his first time Dave's properly trained for a bare knuckle, I think we're in for an absolute classic. You know, it's going to be so, like Dave said, it's going to be so hard to beat the second fight.
Yeah.
Because you know, it's the best fight on YouTube, bare knuckle, without a doubt. And maybe this will be a little bit of a different style because it's in the ring. It might be a little bit rangy at first, or in between, you know, the rounds it might be a bit rangy. But I do believe once they start connecting with each other, and Dave hits James hard, then they're going to close up and they'll go toe to toe.
I mean, they both can't really box as well. That's the thing.
And I don't think it'll go distance unless Dave knocks James out. I don't think it'll go distance and it'll go on points, and it's up to judge or ref, you know, whatever's going to be decided on the night. But I do think it's going to be a classic fight, and I just hope both of them come out healthy. That's just, you know.
Nah, it's got to be the main thing.
Yeah.
Billy, we're talking there that it's probably the second fight between James and Dave. It's one of the most sort of famous fights and probably the best fight acknowledged in bare knuckle. Do you think they can add anything to that? Do you think they'll be able to beat that?
I don't think they'll be able to beat the second fight because, like you say, it was the best fight they've ever had. But like Dave said before, he's wanting to make this his last fight, and he's wanting a good, really hard fight, and he's training for it. And I think he'll want to retire on a win. So I think he's going to come and give James a really hell of a fight. So, like Scott said, I'm close with James as well. I've known him years, but I wouldn't like to call a winner because, like I said, Dave might want to retire on a win. So
that's it. That's why I asked both of you to that question, because there's no way I would even try and speculate on it. The fight itself is going to be on the 16th of May, and that's available on pay-per-view at the Mercury Sport Network, which is mercurysportnetwork.tv, and I've actually got the link right for a change. I could sit here all day and talk to these lads. I mean, it's the first time I met Dave properly. It's a bit nerve-wracking, like sitting with one of your heroes, and these two was just like sitting with my mates. So I'll put the link for Mercury Sport on my website as well, which is stuarmstrong.com. And I've got no idea what else to say now, so thank you very much. Obviously, we've got Cliff from Peep Magazine, who I'm working with as well, just reminding us. I've mentioned everybody else, but I forgot to mention Peep Magazine. This, with all the other stuff, it'll be on the YouTube channel, and you can get into that by going into www.peepmagazine.co.uk. Cheers.